When you get that look late in the evening time, with your skin so soft and your eyes so bright and your lips like cherry wine, darling, when you hold me close, I hope you'll never stop. Ooh, 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 I wanna eat you up. I keep my fingers crossed, though I'm not superstitious, 'cause I know deep inside that I'm such a lucky guy to have a baby that's delicious. Darling, on your fingertips I would gladly sup. Ooh, 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 I wanna eat you up. I wanna sop you up with a biscuit. I can hardly wait. Spread you out on a Triscuit, and then I'm gonna lick my plate. Darling, on your fingertips I would gladly sup. Ooh, 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 I wanna eat you up. And baby, when you smile, and even when you pout, my eyes start to roll, I lose all self-control, and my tongue starts waggling out. Darling, give me just one sip of your loving cup. Ooh, 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 I wanna eat you up. I wanna eat you up. You look so tasty. I wanna eat you up. Finger licking good. I wanna eat you up. Just let me set the table here, honey. I wanna eat you up. You got any salt and pepper? I wanna eat you up. How about a little Tabasco? I wanna eat you up. You know I like it spicy. I wanna eat you up. Just let me get this bib on here, babe. I wanna eat you up. Hey, do fries come with that? Huh? I wanna eat you up. Hey, baby, you were delicious.
That is song number 1 on today's MSI. I want to go straight over to Ian, find out what he thought about it. Ian, your thoughts on track number 1?
Can't we go straight to Mark? Because I'm really interested to hear what he's got to say about this song. Yeah, I like this. Again, go on, Mark.
I was going to say, you might just be surprised what I have to say.
Yeah. I mean, generally, this is obviously a live track, a guy with the guitar and the vocals. I mean, for what it is, it's done very, very well. The acoustic tone was really nice and very natural. The vocal recording was very clean and very well presented. The guy's performance was nice and laid back and suited the song. I mean, I found his guitar performance a little bit messy in places, but I mean, if this is a live take, then, you know, I don't mind that so much. But again, I think there is something here that needs to be built on. I was hearing strings, the old brush drum kit, stand-up bass, Clavinova or something like that coming in there and really giving out, you know, almost that sort of Mike Flowers pop parody sound that he used on things like Teen Spirit of Nirvana, and when he went to that sort of lounge feel. The lyrics were quirky, obviously, and made me want to listen. I like that little outro on the end with all the bits, do you get fries with that? And I like it spicy. All the little inflections and that in the lyrics were good. So, yeah, overall, I mean, I did like the fact that he used a little bit of The Wind Cries Mary by Jimi Hendrix in there with that little lick sort of intersecting between the parts. And I thought the transition between the picking to that strumming into that sort of little mid-late section worked really well as well. But I really do want to hear this with a sort of more lounge jazz band type arrangement. I think there's a lot could go into this and make it sound good.
All right, Ian, I appreciate it. Thank you. And Tom, what do you think of track number 1?
Well, I agree pretty much with Ian, except this is it's like a cabaret entertainment song to me. And as it is, it would stand very well if he were in a small tavern playing on his own. The crowd would be amused. The lyrics are very intelligently done, and double entendres, whatever. His vocal was recorded very well. And the guitar, got messy in points. I found it to be a little on the dark side. That's just a preference. What I really was missing were 2 things: a bass guitar and background, or an answering vocal. I think that would make it much more interesting. Rhythmic, offbeat backgrounds, little oohs, ahs, answers, and whatnot here and there. Still keeping it simple, but adding that bass and sprinkling of interesting background answers and ad-libs, sort of like Just Gigolo, the original version. I forget who did that. But it's a happy little tune, and I did like it.
All right. Well, I appreciate that, Tom. Thank you. And what do you think, Mark? Mark with Butterflies Radio, your thoughts?
Well, I'm curious. I would like to know what Ian thinks I thought of it.
Well, let's ask him. Ian, what do you think that Mark thought of it?
Well,
But
just
do it
seeing
in
as
Mark's
there's
voice.
the argument that we had was about a guy with an acoustic guitar singing a quirky little song that I liked and you didn't, and I drew some parallels. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. Well, you'll be surprised to hear that I actually really like this song, and I think Carol's going, "What?" because I see in the chat room she didn't like it very much, but I really like this. Well, I was a big fan of Michael Franks back in the day, and this is kind of what he reminds me of, and I love this laid-back jazz kind of feel. I, too, was thinking exactly the same as you, Ian. I think it needs a little bit of, coming in maybe around the middle of the song, bring in some bass, some drum with the brush. I didn't think of the vocals, but once Tom mentioned that, I could see that too. So there's some building I think that needs to be done on this song, but I like it. The guy's got a really good voice. The guitar was scratchy. I think you used the term messy, but or something like that. But it was very scratchy, and I've had songs like that on the station, and after listening to it a few times, I've actually had to take it off because it just became so annoying to hear the scratches. And I think cleaned up a little bit. They got. I think this guy's got something good here. The audience is probably not very wide for this type of song, but I'd listen to it. I'd buy his album probably.
All right. Well, Mark, thank you, and just goes to show you what you know, Ian.
No, I just don't understand how we can like a song with a bloke wanting to eat someone up, but doesn't like a song about someone eating sheep. I mean, it sort of goes to show you, doesn't it, really, that cannibalism, in Mark's idea, is the way forward.
Well, it's never been any secret, that I'm not a lyrics person. I'm a music person. I listen to the quality of the music, the tone of the voice, and all that. you want a judge of lyrics, you got to bring Carol on. So yeah, the lyrics to me were very humorous, and I enjoyed it. But the other song that we talked about the other day, Ian, I think it just was the quality of the voice and everything annoyed me. I think I don't remember the song now offhand. It was one of those songs that I just blocked out of my head. So, but I see where you're coming from.
It just shows, cannibalism for you, Mark, is better than normal meat eating.
All right. Let me
I
introduce
think Ian is reading a lot more into this. I don't really think Mark is a closet cannibal. And,
no, but it makes for much better rumors if you say he is.
Yeah, there you go. Mark, you're not, just for the record, Mark, you're not a closet cannibal, right?
Not in the closet, no.
There you go.
No, he's been outed now.
That's right.
All right.
Always...
The name of that track is, of course, I Want to Eat You Up. It's by David Garlitz. So we appreciate David sending that track in to us here at Music Scene Investigation. Thank you, David. Now, guys.
You do your homework, Rich.
I do. It's, what I do. So we've got a song of the week to select, gentlemen. So I'm going to leave you to it, let you discuss it amongst yourselves, and come up with a decision for me. So here it is.
Oh, so just
It's up
drop
to you.
out.
It's up to you. I just drop out,
Here it
Wow.
is. Jump off the cliff.
I'm like a lemming that way.
Put us on the spot.
I think for me, I'm going to jump in. It's a clear-cut, easy one for me this week. As much as I do feel number 2 is generic, I think it is the best produced, best mixed, best performed, and best written. I loved number 1, but it doesn't stand up to the other 2 tracks on a production front. So I'm going to go with number 2, Illa Bianco, who have been Song of the Week before, if I do remember rightly.
You do. All right, Tom, Mark?
Mark, you want to go?
Yeah, okay. As we've mentioned every time I'm on the show, I don't see songs from a technical perspective nearly as much as Tom and Ian do, and so from a production standpoint, I would have to go at Ian's word that number 2 was better. But for me, from a what would I like to listen to song, I would go with number 1. It's a style that I personally enjoy. Choosing, if I had to choose between the 2, which one would actually make it to my rotation, it would actually have been from a again, this is a musical standpoint, not a lyric standpoint, a technical standpoint. From a musical standpoint, I liked number 1 the best.
All right, split decision for you, Tom.
Well, I'm going to jump in and make it really bad because I like number 3.
You like number 3. Is that so? We've got a 3-way split decision, I guess. That means we go ahead. We're going to have the audience select for us.
I think that's right. I think we need to go over to our audience and go, it's your choice, ladies and gentlemen. Which do you want for Song of the Week?
That's right.
Now
I know
feel the pressure. Feel the pressure.
I can tell you what Carol's choice is going to be.
All right, so let's find out here. First of all, let me remind everybody what we have on. David Garlitz, song number 1 was I Want to Eat You Up. Song number 2 from Il Abanico is Cold Outside. And then song number 3 from Vino is Sexy Single.
Okay, so far, J.L. Gert has come in with number 1.
What did you
Ruby
say, Carol?
is coming in number 1.
What did you say Carol was going to say, Mark? What do you believe she'll select?
Uh-oh.
Carol's
Wait a
gone for
minute.
number 3.
She goes for number 3.
Can't be. No, wait, that's... As I don't like rap, she says I have to go for number 3. Well, rap was the number 3, Carol. I think she meant number 2.
She said, as much as I don't like rap, I have to go for number 3.
He's in Florida. They can never make up their minds.
Frozen's abstaining because he didn't get to hear all the music.
Now, Mark,
So-
do me a favor, Mark. Tell me your middle name is not Chad.
Why? Does she want to hang me?
I don't know. It looks like from the audience vote, it looks like number one is has received the most votes. So that means David Garlitz with "I Want to Eat You Up" is going to be our song of the week this week, gentlemen, with the predominant number of votes. And
Interesting.
I know, it is very interesting. Now, we also want to hear what your thoughts are on our witness page. So I want you to head over there when you get the opportunity. If you're watching this via the podcast or listening to the recorded audio version, please go to that witness page and let us know your thoughts as well. So for right now, David Garlitz, "I Want to Eat You Up" is the song of the week this week. Mark, I want to thank you for being with us again as always, and hope to have you on again real soon.
Pleasure as always. You guys are awesome. I love spending time with you, and we should all get together and have a beer sometime.
Now, what's coming up on Butterflies Radio that you can tell us about that's really super secret under the hat right now?
Super secret? Well, if it was super secret, well, nothing.
Nothing like honesty, eh?
Yeah, nothing really super secret. However, I do want to just say that this Tuesday on Twitter Tuesday Live, we have actually 3 guests joining us. One, Mikey J, who is the owner of KGUP and also the executive producer of the Artist of Music Awards in LA, is going to be on. His host, the main host of the show, Nick Kresnick, is going to be on, and one of the artists from the show, Glitter Rose, will be joining us. And it's going to be a great show. These guys, Mikey's a class act. Nick, I haven't met yet. He used to be on a kids show on Nickelodeon or something. I forget which one it was, but it's going to be fun.
All right. Well, that's going to be cool. I'll be sure to tune in. I certainly hope everybody else will as well. And want to remind everybody again, you got this week to make your votes in that award show. The MSI Awards coming up on the 20th, which is next Sunday. Also, do me a favor, wish my sister a happy birthday if you happen to see her. I'm not going to tell you how
Happy
old she is.
birthday.
All right, thanks for being with us, everyone. We're going to play out with David Garlitz, and "I Want to Eat You Up" as soon as I throw things over to Ian.
I was just going to say for the award show, remember it is formal wear, so best bib and tucker. We want to see the black ties out. We want to see the nightgowns out for all you those in chat.
All right, so
And Rich, tell them where they can go once again to cast their votes.
well, they can go over to our website, musicsceneinvestigation.com. In the top of the page, you're going to see a contest link right below that, the 2012 awards. And we'd love for you to vote. And like I say, you only got a week left.